Traveling with your cat can sound like a nightmare. Cats are independent creatures, and they love their space, their routine, and their calm environment. The idea of taking them out of their comfort zone might make you wonder, is this even possible? Can I really travel with my cat and not turn it into a chaotic experience? If you've ever tried to take your cat to the vet, you know exactly what I mean. That carrier comes out, and suddenly your calm, loving cat is darting in every direction, clearly not excited about the ride. And let's not even talk about the noise and confusion that can come with taking a car ride or flying. It can feel like a big hurdle, but I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be. You can travel with your cat without the stress. You just have to be prepared. With a little patience, some preparation, and a few key strategies, you can make your cat's journey just as smooth as yours. Whether it's a short road trip or a long-distance flight, there are plenty of ways to make your cat feel comfortable, safe, and calm while on the go. And trust me, your cat will thank you for it. Before you even think about heading out, one of the first steps is to get your cat comfortable with their carrier. If you've ever tried to get your cat into a carrier on the day of travel, you've probably noticed that it doesn't end well. Your cat knows exactly what that carrier means, and it's not a pleasant association. So, here's the trick: start early. Place the carrier in your home well before the trip. Let your cat explore it at their own pace. Leave the door open, toss in some toys, maybe even their favorite blanket, and make it a welcoming space. Cats are naturally curious, so they might slowly start spending time in the carrier without any pressure. This is key. The more they associate the carrier with something positive and safe, the less stressful it will be for them when it's time to use it for travel. Don't forget to make the carrier a comfortable space. Soft bedding and familiar scents will go a long way in keeping your cat calm and at ease. And if you're not planning to take them on a trip right away, it's still a good idea to leave the carrier around the house. The more familiar they are with it, the less they'll resist when it's travel time. When you travel with your cat, one of the most important things to think about is their comfort. Whether you're driving or flying, making sure your cat is comfortable is essential. First things first, don't take them out of the carrier too soon. You might be tempted to let your cat roam free in the car or cabin, but that can cause more stress for them. If you're driving, keep the carrier securely fastened. You can use a seatbelt extender to keep it stable, so your cat doesn't get tossed around or feel insecure. For air travel, the rules might be a little stricter, depending on the airline, but most require cats to stay in their carrier. So, make sure you're using a soft-sided carrier that meets the airline's guidelines. These carriers are more flexible, making it easier for your cat to be comfortable during the flight. And just like the car ride, keep the carrier in your sight and close to you. Cats feel much safer when they're not alone and can see you. One of the biggest factors in reducing stress is maintaining your cat's routine as normal as possible. Cats are creatures of habit, and any disruptions to their routine can trigger anxiety. Before travel day, try to keep their feeding times, play times, and even their sleep times consistent. This will help keep your cat calm and prevent anxiety. And speaking of food, avoid overfeeding before the trip. If you're about to head out for a long journey, you might want to hold off on giving them their regular meals right before you leave. A full stomach can make for an uncomfortable travel experience, especially if your cat gets motion sickness. Instead, offer a light meal about 2 hours before the trip and save their regular feeding time for when you arrive at your destination. We all know how important it is to stay hydrated, especially when traveling. And your cat is no different. Make sure your cat has access to fresh water throughout the journey. When traveling in the car, keep a water bowl handy so your cat can drink whenever they need it. If you're flying, you may want to ask the airline if they provide water for pets, or you can bring along a small, spill-proof water bottle. Keeping your cat hydrated helps prevent stress-related issues and keeps them comfortable throughout the trip. Now, let's talk about calming products. There are several products available that can help reduce travel anxiety in cats. One of the most popular is feline, a pheromone-based product that mimics the natural scent that cats use to mark their territory. It helps to make them feel secure and relaxed in unfamiliar environments. You can spray it on the inside of the carrier or use a diffuser at home to get your cat used to it before the trip. There are also calming collars and herbal supplements that work wonders for reducing anxiety in cats. These products can be particularly useful for nervous cats who tend to get more anxious in new environments. Make sure to give these products time to take effect, and consider starting them a few days before the trip. If you're traveling by car, it's important to take breaks every couple of hours. Long trips can be especially stressful for cats, and frequent stops will give them the opportunity to stretch, use the litter box if necessary, and calm their nerves. You can even try playing some soft music in the car to create a more soothing atmosphere. If you're taking a long road trip, it's a good idea to pack essential cat supplies like food, water, a litter box, and their favorite toys. Having these familiar items on hand can help reduce stress and make your cat feel more at home during the journey. Once you arrive at your destination, it's time to give your cat some space to adjust. If you're staying in a new place, set up a designated area for your cat with their familiar bedding, toys, and food bowls. Cats feel more comfortable when they have their own spot to retreat to, especially when they're in unfamiliar surroundings. And remember, don't rush the process. Let your cat explore at their own pace. They may need some time to get used to the new environment, so be patient. If you're traveling with a dog or other pets, make sure to introduce them to the new environment gradually. Keep your cat's space calm and quiet, so they can settle in without feeling overwhelmed. Traveling with a cat doesn't have to be stressful. The key is preparation, patience, and creating a safe, familiar environment for your cat during the journey. The more comfortable they feel in their carrier, the more confident they'll be during the trip. Hydration, routine, and calming products can also go a long way in reducing anxiety. Remember, the most important thing is to make sure your cat feels safe and comfortable. The less stress they experience, the smoother the trip will go for both of you. You might even find that travel becomes a bonding experience for you and your furry friend. Your cat may even start looking forward to the adventures you share together. So, if you found these tips helpful, and you want more advice on keeping your pets happy and healthy, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more content coming your way to help you navigate pet ownership and ensure your furry friends have the best care possible.